StarStormTito.
What's up?
One of our people, bro. He's one of our Greeley people. So we gotta show love to other Greeley people. What you got? What you got?
I got some Fool's Paradise. Melissa Morgan, dude. What you know about that shit?
Shit, bro. I just found out about that shit today because I love Jay-Z, so can't knock the hustle, bro. Reasonable Doubt. That's the sample.
You already know. This shit don't work though.
No.
But soon I'll update. You get the fucking flat screen, dude. Tesla. I'll beat out Tesla screen, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Just wait.
They don't even know, bro.
They don't even know.
Yeah, we're posted here, bro. The little ghetto, the hood. Just kidding. Nah, this is just Memorial Park, bro. It's where I grew up and shit. But we're about to like do some art, bro.
A lot of people are too focused on like the numbers, the facts, thinking black and white, where we often forget that there's a whole spectrum in between thinking black and white. And so with that creative energy, that helps you look at things in different perspectives, look at things in angles that people don't even realize, and it helps you be more well-rounded as an individual too.
Yeah.
Right here, these are the Jordan 8s, South Beaches. My coworker actually found these at a thrift store and asked me if I wanted them. I'm like, fuck yeah, bring them over, bro. He got them legit checked through eBay and legit.
That's just sick, bro.
Legit. Bro, I've been, so with fashion and clothing, I'm really into it in general. But I've really been fucking with the 80s aesthetic, early 90s aesthetic, so that's how the fit is inspired today.
Yeah,
so y'all fuck with it.
You got the New York hat because he's
know.
dead ass.
You know it.
I saw a Black Star. So Yassine Bey and Talib Kweli. Talib Kweli came on stage with this fucking hat, bro. And I know it was this hat because he had the green brim, under brim, whatever you call this shit. I'm not a hat wearer, but dude, that shit was inspirational, bro. The fuck you doing, bro? Dropping that fucking hat. Like, you gotta see music, you gotta listen to music, create whatever you can, bro, because that's just fulfilling. And like, one thing that I'm learning, bro, is that you like whatever you put out. Like, you don't really care about what you put out because you love it.
Facts.
Like, the first time I made a beat or something, bro, I fucking loved it. And I was like, I don't care if nobody likes it. That's the mindset, bro. That's what I'm learning. Right here where we're standing at, there was a fucking baseball like cage shit, a backdrop. And we would play fucking baseball right here. And I remember like these trees right here, there was like first base and then second. But this is where we used to spend a lot of time and just fucking play sports and be productive, bro. Because in this neighborhood back then had a lot of little gang members and stuff. And like they would just be on some bullshit. But we'd always be here hanging out playing fucking sports, whatever. Over there used to be a fucking volleyball court. But they took it out because there's no sand no more. That's East Memorial. They call that shit Bella Romero, K-3, that's some bullshit. That's East Memorial, bro. It would always be East Memorial. But yeah, we used to hang out here a lot, dude. I remember my mom wouldn't let me like fucking come over here and play until I was like 10 or so, but I didn't care. I just brought my bike over and just like came over shit. A lot of my friends lived on that block over there. So it's always cool to come back and like think about it. Think about like all the shit you used to do as a kid. Cause honestly, bro, playing sports as a kid was like fun and shit. And I wish kids do that nowadays, bro, but they don't, bro. It's
all tablet, bro.
It's all tablet, bro.
That Roblox.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I had a lot of homies when I went to Brentwood. They were all on the east side. Whoever lived on the east side went to Brentwood. Yeah. So a lot of my homies were from here. Yeah, Bella Romero, a fucking East Memorial.
Yeah, bro.
All of that, bro.
Says learning is a habit we never want to break. So never break that habit of learning. Always be a student no matter what. No matter what.
What's up? How y'all doing?
Doing great, bro. It's a beautiful day. It's a Sunday.
It's a gorgeous day. It got cloudy. Finally, it was sunny all fucking day. Probably get some rain, which we need. My plans need it for sure. I know your plans need it too, but these are the last final days of summer. So enjoy the heat. Enjoy the sunshine, because we about to get some snow and some cold soon.
Hey, don't forget though, the sunshine still comes up no matter what. But
no matter what.
It's what you do with it, bro.
Facts. You got so many minutes and hours of the day. Don't be wasting it on shit that you don't want to do.
Yeah, right here, real quick though. This is where I used to go hoop a lot when I was younger. I remember when I was like little, bro, like there used to be some good ass competition here when I was like 8 or 10. And then it kind of died down when I got to high school. It's definitely not happening now, because today would have been a bunch of people playing. But if you're gonna have a kid soon, or if you have a kid, like, encourage them to go outside and play sports and just be more creative, because the world needs that shit. The world needs creative people and people who are active and who want to show like how to become better and show people it's cool to be on camera and do whatever you want.
Facts.
It's a blacktop now. It used to be like green and like maroon shit. It used to be all tagged up too, but it seems like that stuff is gone. Well, I mean, kind of looking back though, like when it was all tagged up, like that's art too. You know, they're representing who they are, whatever they represent. But yeah,
I always do this shit where I'm like, fuck, I want to go hiking. It's always like fucking the end of summer. Sacrificed a lot from not going to vacation. This camera, his Lumix, clean, inspired me to get it. It's been long overdue. I need to do it. Be more creative, create more film, create more content, all this shit for people to see and the world to see, and express yourself the way you want to.
So if you don't know StarStormTito, you're fucking up, bro. And if you do know StarStormTito, you're doing something right. But you can't just look at his stuff and be like, you know, it's super cool. Like, it is super cool, but you gotta try to do something cool as well. You know, that's why we exist. Like, this man's been making art for a long time, and it's like, why am I barely starting, bro? Come on, get with the program.
Well, that's the whole goal of making art, especially the art that I make. A lot of people are used to seeing art and creativity in a way that is easy for them to understand. They want the art to tell the story for them, but never and very rarely do people want to make the story for themselves, make the art for themselves, and make and interpret an artwork for themselves. So if you're able to do that and train your mind to do so, I guarantee your outlook on life and beauty is going to change entirely. So influences for sure. So let's start off with Jean-Michel Basquiat. If you don't know Jean-Michel Basquiat, he was a prolific artist around the 80s. He was African American and Puerto Riqueño. He came from both sides, so he got a lot of inspiration from both sides, and his art is actually very loose, reminiscent of street art. So his art actually put street art on the back. What's up, bro?
We're on love, bro. We're on love, but can't get back.
But yeah, his art actually put street art and muralism and all that type of stuff on the map. Before then, it was very considered like contraband and all that, like just shit that's not considered high art, right? But it wasn't until Basquiat and his style that made people want to dive into that world. He died at a young age. Wassily Kandinsky is actually an inspiration of mine just because he uses a lot of geometric shapes, and the time that he was doing his art was very different than what was accepted at the time. He worked around the time when France was really critical of art, where they only considered art that was reminiscent of like people and realism. They only considered that to be real art, whereas his style and a lot of the impressionist style were a lot different. And because of his work, he really pushed the boundaries of what is considered art as well. So that inspired me to do what I do too, because I want to push the boundaries of what people want art to be and what art to look like.
Something that's not seen, something that's deviating from the standard. That's what anomalous is. So like, as an artist or as a person, music, painting, TV, whatever, you gotta deviate from whatever, because if you don't, like, you're just gonna live a boring ass life, and who cares what the boundary says, bro? Just break that shit down. Fuck that stupid barrier, bro.
Facts.
You can't live by a barrier. You can't be boxed in, bro. Fuck that.
Facts.